create our reality. So actually, we have to ask ourselves, hocus pocus, where's my focus? Am I focusing on contraction, or am I focusing on expansion? And so the second step of mastery is to zip it, clip it, and just forget about it. To zip it, clip it, and just forget about it. Now, you're probably wondering where I got that from. Marquis, my girlfriend's laughing right now because she knows where I got it from. You see, for 15 years, I danced with the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes. And for 5 of those years, I was on a tour, and then the show landed in Las Vegas. Now, when you do something, the same show, for 6 nights in a row, 2 shows a night, what happens is it becomes automatic. It's almost like you can get into your car and drive to the store and drive back, and you're not sure how you did it, right? You just flip on the button, and boom, there you go. The show's done. Wow. So we would have rehearsals, and they were called cleanup rehearsals. It's very hard, difficult to break an old habit, and it's a lot easier to learn a new habit, right? A new way of beating. So we called this cleanup rehearsals. So the Rockettes would get into our dressing room, and we would have a gathering personally without any of the higher-ups there, and we would say, all right, we're going to go into rehearsal. Listen, no one open up a can of worms, right? We're just going to zip it, clip it, and forget about it. We got to get out of here in 2 hours because we have 2 shows tonight. So that taught me a lesson. Don't open a can of worms, because the can of worms is negativity. And if someone at rehearsals opened up a can of worms, we were there for 2 more hours. So we zip it, clip it, and forget about it. And I thought about that, and I thought, wow, that is masterful. That we were focusing on collectively on the greater yet to be, the greater outcome that we wanted to achieve within a couple hours. You see, really to master the way that you are thinking in your life, it is really about looking past the experiences of what you are having in the moment. So let's say you went bankrupt. Let's say you lost your job and you have a house that you're losing. Is it possible that you can look past the appearances of that moment into that greater yet to be? Can you zip it, not talk about it, clip it, not focus on it, and just forget about it and move into a greater vision? And this is why the poorer gets poorer and the richer become richer, because everyone is focusing on the present moment of what's going on. Now, I remember when I was in college, it was a difficult time for me. I was living in the ghetto. I've never lived in the ghetto before. I was wearing rags. And I remember at one time I was actually standing in a food stamp line. But I had to see past that present experience into that greater yet to be in order for me to walk into it.